What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And we're back with episode 6 of Agatha All Along.
Familiar by thy side, and after the epic reveal at the end of episode 5, you should see me in a crown, Wiccan!
Wiccan.
Teen finally revealed as Wiccan after some pretty significant events with Agatha's trial.
Definitely.
And consuming the first witch that she's actually consumed the power of in Alice.
Yeah, Alice.
Yeah, very sad. I was really enjoying Alice. And then we get to see Teen using his powers, the blue magic, and boom, being all sucked into the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But let's see what the next episode holds.
Let's go.
Let's go. Billy's bar mitzvah. So we're taken back to when he's 13.
Yeah, it's nice seeing him being a teen.
We are so proud of you. And we love you more than we could ever hope to communicate in human words.
Gross.
Ew, you're gross.
You're both disgusting. Thank you for everything.
Stand up. And the happiest day of his life, I'm sure, is going to... Oh
no.
Have an interesting twist.
Welcome to the Curious.
Oh.
Are we looking behind us or ahead?
Ahead, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Do ahead.
That's a good twist.
Don't tell me everything. I don't want to know too much. Sorry, I just pretend I'm not here.
It's clear that a long journey lies ahead of you. This journey will be one of great transformation and...
Oh.
Parlor tricks.
Oh,
Your
cool.
lifeline is broken in two.
What? That can't be good.
It can mean many things. It often represents personal growth and important life changes.
Stop lying.
You're becoming a man. A new you.
The fear in her eyes.
Yes.
The tower reversed.
Oh.
I thought you were reading my palm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just remembered something, I think.
Okay, well, I probably should go back to the
You,
party.
you freaked me out enough here.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a psychic to see that you're a good egg. Enjoy the now, baby. It's the only thing that's certain.
Well, it's a nice double meaning there. So she put the sigil.
She put the sigil.
Or has she just seen the sigil?
No, I think she put it on because of the reaction she had when they first met.
Yeah.
She had none.
But it won't be effective if he doesn't take the coat. She just slid it in.
Well, it's something of his.
Sorry. Some kid left this in my tent. Which kid? I don't remember.
Oh, police. That's not good.
No
Sorry
good.
to interrupt. We've just been informed there's something happening with the anomaly in Westview. Everybody needs to go home as quickly, as safely as possible.
So that's what was causing the lights shuddering and flickering. The programming.
Is it going away?
It looks like it's getting smaller.
Focus on the road. Oh! I'm loving that we're getting a timeline of events, though, as to when things are going on in Westview. So his parents survived. I thought they may have died.
William! William!
Is he okay? What?
I don't
don't think he's breathing. I can't get to
It's not going through.
William.
I'm gonna find him, Doc.
William, oh no. No. Coming, hold on.
Tommy!
Rebecca!
So Billy's spirit went into William's deceased body.
Is he breathing?
Yes, he is now.
Okay.
Thank God.
Don't move him. There's an ambulance on the way.
So we're getting connections to all
yeah.
the coven beforehand. Yeah, different body.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Hi.
This is where you'd say, since when do you call me buddy?
would I?
Seriously, he's gonna make fun of us.
It's fine. Just
Ooh.
please don't fight.
What do you mean?
We're not fighting. Everything's okay. We're here with you.
She thinks the amnesia will just take a little time to resolve on its own.
And the really good news is you're cleared to be discharged as soon as tomorrow.
Well, only if you're ready. Are you? Ready?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good transition.
So I wonder what happened to Tommy,
Mm.
where his spirit went.
Home sweet, messy. Someday we're gonna get that bathroom renovated home.
That would be such a bizarre and odd feeling.
His acting is so good.
Yes. Dogs always sense
Dogs
something
know.
off.
Yeah.
That's probably just the smell from the hospital or something.
Things that we're stressing about.
I don't know. What are we supposed to do? How do we fix this? I just want him back.
Please stop. Please stop. Please just stop.
Stop what, buddy?
Maybe seeing his room will jack something
What if
for
he
him.
never remembers? What if he just stays in
Restaurant.
lost? Just
Stop worrying!
Aw.
I'm sorry. Maybe you're right, Mom. Maybe I just need to see my room.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Go up alone.
It's no problem, of course.
Maybe when I come back down, we can have dinner. My treat.
The posters are cool.
Lots of love for the mystical and magical already.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd be so hard dealing with any of this, not knowing who you are, where you've gone.
Mm.
My name is William Kaplan. I'm William Kaplan. I am William Kaplan.
Don't try and be something you're not.
I always have fun with you. What is this thing? You always have it with you.
It's nothing. It's essential. At least I think it is. It's like a puzzle, sort of.
Puzzle. Have you solved it?
No, it's impossible.
I'm just gonna say it. I can't not say it. I'm just gonna say William Kaplan, I love him.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, I need to tell you something.
Really? I need to.
I've got something to tell you too.
Yeah, me first. So this thing happens when I'm with someone I care a lot about and they're having intense feelings. I already said it before.
I'm into it.
The car accident. I never told you about it, but I died that night. And when I came back, I was different.
Yeah.
Something more. I'm not William Kaplan. At least, not entirely. Nothing in my life has felt normal until I met you, but
Aw.
I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the real me, whoever that is, because I love you too.
Aw.
You love me
Two.
too.
I love you. Period. Why don't you?
Aw.
So you don't think I'm crazy? No, I totally do, but for a completely different reason.
Totally dig the crazy.
If you're not William Kaplan,
Who are you?
who are you?
So I've compiled a dossier.
Of course you are.
Oh, no distractions, please.
Put the guns away, please.
Still distracting.
At the exact moment we crashed, that anomaly was collapsing.
I thought that turned out to be some Avengers training exercise gone wrong.
Yeah, that was
You're
what.
so adorably trusting.
That was what they said happened.
Another one.
Yeah.
Look at her skin. That level of flawless should be illegal. See? Those are runes.
Runes.
This was a spell. People who were there refused to talk about it. I did find this guy on Reddit. He used to live there. I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow.
You're meeting someone on
I'm
Reddit?
adorably trusting.
Yeah. In a garage.
In a garage? Oh!
I met him somewhere with lights or people.
Cool.
More coffee.
This is where he suggested.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah! Wonder who it is.
I think that's him.
The creepy guy in the trench coat hiding in the shadows.
Who just turned off
Who
the
just
security
turned-
camera?
Doesn't want to get murdered.
Obstructed a security camera?
Trust your boyfriend.
Stay right there under that light.
Yeah.
Also, good BF getting out of the car
Yeah,
with him.
getting out of the car with him.
Also, bucket hat. Don't trust.
Are you craft crazy 17?
You must be bonerific 69.
Oh.
Just call me Ralph. Randall. Call me Randall. You're not wearing a wire, are you?
For what?
Don't worry about it. You
For some reason, I was Quicksilver in Westview. I don't know why.
I remember everything. Wanda had the whole town acting out this weird,
Fantasy.
sad sitcom plot.
Wanda Maximoff?
You want to hear this or not, Bob?
You're not Wolverine. Settle down.
Yeah.
It was like watching yourself on TV inside your own head. But you couldn't turn it off.
Interesting way to describe it.
Feel like it changed you? Can you, like, do stuff? Stuff you couldn't do before?
What are you talking about?
Never mind it. Anything else of note?
Nope. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha.
What do you know about Agatha Harkness?
Come on, man!
Who is Agatha Harkness?
She's an ancient freaking witch who will F your shit up, alright?
What?
It's witch repellent. Fools. I'm out of here.
Oh, clearly didn't work.
Yep.
Mr. Bonerific!
Fine.
So has he got a chicken foot?
Yes.
My deal was way worse.
How?
Agatha hijacked my life. God damn it! She called me her husband, but I was her puppet. She stole my house. Completely ruined the market value. And she made me do these horrible things. I was a terrible influence on Wanda and Vision's kids. And I poisoned a dog. Woof. Hey!
Wait, Wanda
Poor
and Vision
Sparky.
have kids?
Had. Past tense.
Or their names?
Billy
And Tommy.
and Tommy. The little speedster. And his mind-reading brother.
Tommy.
There are some answers for you.
What happened to them?
Confirmation.
Who knows? Wanda's dead. Word on the street is Sword used Vision for parts. And the twins. They just disappeared. I think they got sucked up into that red bubble thing like everything else Wanda made. After that, I cut and run. Left my entire Blu-ray collection behind. Agatha can keep
Priorities.
my Netflix.
Yep.
Wait, Agatha is still in Westview?
Last I heard, she was under some kind of spell or something. Acting like a normal resident.
So she's harmless.
Did I say that? I did not say that!
You know.
Hey! Word to the wise, don't go sniffing around there. Don't you end up buried in that yard with that dog? Or worse, you seriously do not know what kind of crazy that lady eats for breakfast. So, accept cash or, I'll give you half-off tickets to my one-man show in Paramus. I really need to fill seats.
I did not expect Evan Peters to be playing a crazy,
Yeah.
a crazy version of what we saw in WandaVision.
But he got answers.
Yes. It opens up a whole lot more questions
Yeah.
as to where's Tommy. So I wonder if that's why he's on the road to try and get Tommy.
Hmm.
Straight back to the Salem trials. I'd love to see how many photos she actually comes up in. Of course she's Jolene.
Fun facts.
Possesses succubus powers. I like that there's a payoff a few episodes down hearing her version of it now.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to try and find his brother.
Release spell. Requires an important personal item.
Oh.
This is a great idea.
It's what everyone says before breaking into someone's house.
Yeah. And freeing them from a spell that your mother put onto them.
While wearing chains.
So we don't think he
Interesting.
saw Rio.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Hey! Different perspective.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Ow!
Are you okay? Stop! I'm trying to help you. Police! Please don't call the police.
Aw.
Stop it, you stop!
Oh, good.
Didn't mean for that to be so chaotic. I panicked, so I
That was
ran,
different.
but,
That was different. Yeah,
very
he
glad
didn't
I
get
had
hit by
this
the car.
opportunity to fully explain myself to you.
What compelled you to break into the home of a decorated detective?
Detective. Oh, that's not what I was expecting, but actually I could totally see that for you. Yeah, so I came here with a somewhat unorthodox plan to release you from the spell you're weirdly committed to, but... Ow! Could we, like, maybe not with the physical violence?
You want to keep poking the bear?
I do not want to poke the bear. No, you don't. No, I don't.
I love how even his portrayal in the vision is different to how he is now. He's much more standoffish as opposed to playful.
Yeah.
The Witch's Road.
What road?
See, I feel like you've typecast me as the mouthy teen who didn't actually kill the victim, but is guilty of some other story crime. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Maybe Detective Agatha. There you go. That'll work. That won't work. Now, you know what? You do you.
Total loser or totally lying? Let's find out. Tell me about this.
Those are daisies.
Tell me who she is.
Who?
Tell me what happened to her.
What are you talking about? These are just flowers. Wait, did you just hear what I said? Flowers. And that's a painting.
Oh, so he got his spell book to do
Nice
it.
painting. Okay, I'm gonna try this spell now. It'll only take a second. Sole hoc feminam de fixo.
What are you doing?
Feminam de fixo.
No. Shut your mouth.
Sole. That's really tight.
Okay, where are we
Just
going?
walk. Hey, come on. I do not want to go back in the closet.
Aw.
My name is William Kaplan.
again?
I'm Billy Maximoff.
So he wasn't aware that the sigil had been placed on him, or that they couldn't hear. Potentially.
But he couldn't say either name.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh. Imagine being in the props department. I need it slimy
Yeah.
to
The
stick.
consistency. Thick goo.
Oh, and then all the leaves would
Yeah.
stick to you. It'd be like being tarred and feathered, mudded and leaved.
So she was able to get out, where the others? Crush it. So he did know about it. He just wanted to create the mystery to get in.
Quite a debut. A sigil. What's that?
Power is what I'm missing.
Hardly.
Power doesn't interest me.
Keep telling yourself that.
When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling when we first met. Even with the sigil in the way, you and your mother have the same towel.
Which is?
Very inconvenient for you. I wasn't sure until you.
I think she still had hope.
I think this is a bluff by her.
Nice to see you again, Billy.
Billy. William.
She's got tears in her eyes.
Every witch with a beating heart can hear you now. Lilia and Jen. Yeah, well, what you did was... but life goes on. Yours, anyway. I mean, I've killed...
Don't count them.
Yeah, too many.
my share. But you don't see it holding me back.
I'm not like you.
Where have I heard that before?
Oh, your mother.
Where did you come by this fresh body you're wearing?
Not deliberately.
You don't want to tell me. That's fine. Don't you dare feel guilty about your talent. You survived. Like witches have been doing for centuries. You saw an opportunity, an empty vessel, and you moved in.
Oh.
So you broke the rules. Big deal.
Bit
That's
of
what
a
kept you
double-edged
alive.
sword
Yeah.
there.
That's what makes you special.
It's almost like she's telling herself this, too.
That's what makes you a witch. If we're gonna make it to the end,
But I don't need you anymore. I don't know if I ever did.
Oh, no.
Whatever. You know it's there.
Yeah, but she's got power now.
I can finish the road on my own.
oh sure. With all that power you can't control without throwing a temper tantrum.
I'll figure it out!
Echo.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road? Is it find Mama? No. She chose a town full of strangers over her own flesh and wires. What about Robo Papa? Lord knows where he is, or in how many pieces.
She's
Just poking!
Who is left?
she's excellent at getting a read, though.
Right! There's two of you! You're after Toby!
Oh.
That's what I said.
He's out there somewhere. I can sense him, I just can't find him.
Gosh, you really are a Maximoff. Otherwise, none of this would be nearly as dramatic.
He's my brother. If you really want to finish this together, just know that I do not trust you at all. Ever.
Got it. Let's go find the next trial. Last one there is a nice person.
And we can't have that.
I'm not that nice.
Interesting.
Good episode. Excellent episode in showing the backstory of how Billy Maximoff took over Billy Kaplan. I like that a lot. And the parallels to the previous episodes.
Yeah, the
interrogation scene taking place in her house is great.
Yeah.
That was excellent. But no, a lot to break down in that, starting with the meeting of all the coven at some point when he was 13 and later.
Yeah. The connections
meeting
that
Lilia
were already
as Lilia
linked.
giving the sigil.
Yeah, didn't expect that.
Yeah, so she obviously foresaw
What was
coming and what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see, now that the sigil's broken, if any of the coven do come back, because Lilia still had all of her visions where she's talking to people in the future, whether she's now going to have the recollection of meeting him and put context into a lot of other things for her and as to why she did that.
Yeah. And potentially maybe the road still, because we had Agatha get out of it. Potentially
yes,
they're
they
sucked
could easily
into the next trial.
they could easily just pull themselves out too.
But we're still missing Rio as well.
Rio, yep.
So this is wild of what's going to happen in the next couple of episodes.
Yes. So initially Billy didn't see Rio in the meeting in the house. But we know he did meet her because she was attacking Agatha after he released her from the spell.
Yes.
The crazy lady, the crazy murder lady, before the Salem 7 showed up.
Yeah.
So he was aware of her, just not... I don't think he got some context into the previous dynamic that she was trying to... Or whether there was more context to that conversation, because even in the interrogation scene, the speech was different, the words being said were different.
Everything was definitely different to what Agatha was hearing.
So I wonder whether we're going to get I don't think we will, but it would be interesting to see the similarities and the differences between that conversation and what she wasn't hearing and what Rio was saying, because Rio was just like, okay, I'll just go along with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an interesting choice to not show him see Rio then, but knowing that he sees Rio as she attacks. Before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I like the connection to each witch. Jen, it was a bit of a reach with Jen just being on YouTube, and that's how he knows her.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, that was a slight reach. But Alice being the cop that goes to the crash, that was a nice touch. But yeah, having it's almost like threads of fate coming in and all the coven.
Interweaving. And I love the trust that he has in his boyfriend to sit there and go, I've just put on this so my parents don't worry.
Yeah.
But I trust you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Eddie.
Oh, sweet.
It's not Teddy, it's Eddie. But no, I liked that relationship, and I liked the multiple meanings, the layers of words that were being used in the car. And the reaffirming that, you're crazy, but that's why I love you.
Yep.
And I thoroughly enjoyed that we got to see Joe Locke's interactions with the various characters and just his versatility and range to convey so much emotion at different points.
At different points, yeah.
Whether it be with the Kaplans reading their mind, with Eddie after Eddie saying, I love you.
Yeah.
And then having that awkward, I've got something to say first, without Eddie knowing that I know what you're about to say, so I'm going first.
And I love you too.
And I love you too.
Too?
Huh? Too? Yeah. No, I like
So cute.
I liked that we got to see his relationship.
Yeah.
And very healthy relationship with the Kaplans after William's death. But we get the answer as to what he wants on the road, which is Tommy. He wants to find his brother. That's gonna be an interesting thread, especially now that Agatha knows that and how manipulative Agatha is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think she did have hope that it was her son.
She had tears in her eyes.
Yes.
She had watery eyes when she was trying to be very hard and she was putting that dagger in. She was so disappointed that it was Wanda's son and not hers.
Not hers. Yeah.
And I think that's why she just kept putting that dagger in. She's great at reading people. She's great at putting a facade on as well, but she does let herself shine through every so often.
It's interesting watching the masks kind of change and slip depending on the context. And also then the really nice kind of two sides of the coin of her going to Billy, don't poke the bear, don't poke the bear. And then her literally poking the bear to get a reaction out of him. Because, again, if he attacks, she
gets his power. Yes. Yeah. Oh, she's very cunning. Very devious.
Very devious.
But, again, the juxtaposition of her comments about you did what you had to do to survive. This is what witches are. It's very much her telling herself that, but also reaffirming what she said to him last episode that he denied adamantly, is that I'm not like you.
I'm not like you, when it's sitting there and it literally sounded like talking to a mirror and giving yourself the pep talk of, no, you've done this to survive. You've done it to get where you are. It's okay.
But it puts guilt into him.
Yes.
Because it hasn't been revealed that it was a deliberate thing that he went and possessed William's body.
Yeah.
It just happened to coincide with the fall of Westview and Wanda breaking the spell.
Yeah.
But it puts some immense guilt on a 16-year-old that is already feeling the weight of the world in that, one, he's an adolescent.
Yeah.
Two, he's got some Freaky Friday stuff going on where he's living a life that is a lie. Or he's living a double life.
He's living a double life.
Yeah. Because he's trying to stay true to William Kaplan.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that the family was supporting of him in, one, his relationship, two, allowing him to have his own identity, because he did change very, very adamantly and
it was
deeply in those
definitely
3
put
years.
under the guise of like the teen change of
The
finding
self-discovery.
the self-discovery.
Identity.
But then him having the self-awareness still to sit there and to go, I still do this to keep them safe.
Yes.
Shows how compassionate still he is.
Yes.
As well, because he could have done the rebellious teen and completely done the change and been himself.
Yeah, been just completely different and dismissed them.
And dismissed it. Yeah. But no, it shows that kindness where it is, but then we're still getting that you did just drown potentially 2 witches in mud.
Yes. But he's not always nice.
Yeah.
But with that though, I like that he still hasn't told Agatha that he's William Kaplan. He did not say Kaplan once, again, because he knows that she will go after his family. So he is protecting his family, even though the sigil's now broken. He did not say I'm William Kaplan. She said Billy Maximoff.
Yeah. He went Billy. He went. I think it was Billy to William or whatever it was, but he didn't say the surname.
Yes,
yep.
And Agatha tried to say, whose body did you possess? And he didn't give her anything.
Yeah.
So he's still very much protecting the people that he loves in the Kaplans and Eddie as well. Evan Peters was an interesting addition as
very interesting addition
as Ralph. I forget the other name he went by, but basically him turning into a conspiracy nut in a trench coat who meets teens in a parking garage.
With a very, very inappropriate Reddit name, but also very fitting.
Yes, very, very inappropriate, but giving some fun to the episode that is a very emotionally heavy episode, and giving Wiccan answers, basically, to get him to that point that he's at when we see him in episode 1. And I like that there were little differences in not only the interrogation but the chase. Yeah, you're seeing the chase from his perspective. He's like, "I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'll stop if you stop."
But him not getting hit by the car.
Yeah, it was just the door opening.
Yeah, and it was just a nice play on Agatha. Agatha saw things and was experiencing things so vastly different to how it played out. Yeah, I liked the little differences. Very, very clever. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Him learning about witchcraft. I would have liked to have seen where he got the spell book, how he came to possession of that spell book.
Well, it might be interesting because I think potentially it's not just a random coincidence that it was that body, because looking at it, we already have William as already like
very much into magic.
Very much into magic. There was the Houdini posters, the Wizard of Oz in the background. There was so much already.
I wonder if he already had the book
there. So I wonder if it was already his, and Billy was just able to expand on that aspect of his personality and form it.
When he was in the room, they didn't show the book, did they? I don't think they showed it on his bedstand or anything.
I don't think so.
Not that I noticed.
Not that I noticed.
No. But no, seeing all the various mystic and magic posters around the room. Yeah, it very well could have been a fate. Yeah, which is basically what Lilia alluded to when telling his fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked that. I thought it was hocus pocus nonsense with her setting something up in the tent, but to get the confirmation that was the fall of Westview and the barrier going down, and then seeing to get the timeline, the barrier being broken, leading to a tragic event happening with the parents skidding off the road. I honestly thought we were about to lose both the parents as well.
I thought we were too. Yeah. I thought we were going to have a Disney moment.
Well, especially previously when he said, "My parents, they're sleeping." I'm pretty sure they're sleeping. I thought that was going to be an allusion to them dying.
Yeah.
But no, a great backstory to both William Kaplan and Billy Maximoff, getting answers as to how Wiccan came to be last episode, and answering a lot of questions on Teen, how the sigil works. Yeah, I'm still very surprised that Lilia did that. And I wasn't entirely sure. I wasn't sure that the tile being on him at all times, whether it had to be invoked. I thought he may have put it on himself.
Okay.
And I thought when he had all the signs up on the wall, I thought he was going to do an incantation to put it on himself. But no, evidently he knew how it worked the entire time.
Yes.
Because obviously he crushed it. The ruse is over.
Yes.
And yeah, but the Agatha saying that she suspected all along, no, I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying that either.
She was too emotionally invested in someone that if she knew it was Wanda's kid, no way. No. She was too emotionally invested and was getting too close and protective. And it could have been that, the mystery's fun like she alluded to, but no, she honestly thought it might have been Nicholas.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder whether Rio was aware. He's not your son, Agatha.
Yeah.
Like, she said that incredibly convincingly and seemingly knowing. So, Rio being omitted when he showed up with his powers and no sign of her this episode
on
either.
The road, yeah. It'll be interesting to see where and if they pop back up.
Yes. But I'm interested to see where Billy goes by the end of the season. Whether he's still going to embrace his pre-death life as William,
or just move forward. As
yeah, like whether the Witch's Road's going to change him, and being with Agatha is going to change him in some way, because he seems to be a lot harder than he's.
Yes,
but it's also that a mask.
I think that's the whole point of the road, though, is that metaphor of the journey and that horrible year 12 frickin' saying of it's the journey, not the destination, that can change you. That will always haunt me, that frickin' HSE. But it is that changing him. It is the destination, yes, is important, but this road is changing him, and it is bringing out that harder exterior.
Yes.
And potentially it will be I move forward as Maximoff.
Or he'll see himself turning into Agatha, and he'll put a stop to it because he doesn't want to be like her. Yeah. Oh, you're definitely a Maximoff. And in comes Magneto. Yeah.
My child.
My grandson. Well, I hope they keep her as a Maximoff and don't do the rectin that they're not Magneto's kids like the comics stupidly did. But no, very good episode. Very happy that we got to see all the relationships flourish. I really like Billy and Eddie together. They're really cute. And I liked at the start how the lighting was very blue. And I was too ingrained going on. I wanted to say, fitting light because his power is blue.
Yeah. Well, I found it interesting when he was finding out the information in the underground car park. I thought his eyes were flaring blue. It did end up being just the light. Just the light, but it was also kind of nice to see because it was like almost an awakening in his brain.
Yes.
Yep.
He had Morticia Adams' noir light at one point.
Yes, he did. I love that light. So good.
Yeah. No, but... And again, seeing supportive relationships is always fun from both a parental level
and a romantic.
Oh, we thought Eddie was coming over tonight.
Yeah, we made crispy potatoes.
And a romance level of Eddie going out of the car and standing behind his boy to protect him.
To protect his boy, and not just sitting in the car going, "Nah, this is."
But just the flirting. I'm going to be distracted.
Yeah.
Put it back on.
Put
it back on, please. But the subtle ab lift. I'm not wearing a wire. Yeah, that was fun. It was a very fun episode. A very deep episode in terms of emotional weight, especially early on with the identity crisis that was going on.
Yes.
And the Freaky Friday stuff of being in another person's body in this whole new world, and the reading of the minds to hear the conversations with the parents, and then the freakouts that the parents were having with the how do you know that I didn't verbalize that? Yeah, like the mum did really well to convey that. But yeah, no, I like that we got to see a little bit of Billy's powers.
Yes.
In action, playing both a negative and a positive way the nature changed as the episode went on, and getting a lot of answers that past the halfway point. Some big answers, but also some big questions raised that are going to make things very interesting later on.
Yep.
Very excited for the next 3 episodes.
Yep.
But tell us your thoughts on episode 6 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always,
keep it nerdy.